Fees you in faith.
Fair spots, you rogue.
Ye are baggage. The slides are no rogues. Look in the chronicles. We came in with Richard Conqueror. Therefore, Paucus Palabris, let the world slide, Cessa.
You will not pay for the glasses you have first?
No, not a nickel. Go, by St. Jerome, to thy cold bed and warm thee.
I know my remedy. I must go fetch the constable.
On our budget is, boy. Let him come. I care not. You believe her? Going to catch a constable on me? I only broke 23 of her glasses. She acts like it's a big deal. Go to sleep.
Sawest thou not, boy, how silver made it good at the hedge corner in the coldest fault?
Why, Bowman is as good as he, my lord. Twice today he picked out the dullest scent. Trust me, I take him for the better dog.
What's here? One dead or drunk? See, doth he breathe?
He breathes, my lord. We're not warmed with ale.
Oh, monstrous beast! How like a swine he lies. What think you, if he were conveyed to bed, wrapped in sweet clothes, rings put upon his fingers, and a most delicious banquet by his bed as he wakes, would not the beggar then forget himself?
Believe me, lord, I think he cannot choose. It would seem strange unto him when he waked.
Even as a flattering dream of worthless fancy, carry him gently to my fairest chamber, procure me music, ready when he wakes, and if he chance to speak, be ready straight and with a low, submissive reverence say, what is it your honor will command? Persuade him that he hath been lunatic, and when he says he is, say that he dreams, for he is nothing but a mighty lord.
I warrant you, my lord, we will play our part.
Greetings!
May it please your honor, players the yards offer our services to your lordship.
Players?
Players, we play tragedy, comedy, history, pastoral comical,
Bah.
pastoral historical, historical tragical, pastoral historical tragical comical. Oh my God.
Well, you're come to me in a happy time, the rather, for I have some sport in hand, wherein your cunning can assist me much. There is a lord who will hear you play tonight, but I doubt of your modesties.
Fear not, my lord. We can contain ourselves from the veriest antic in the world.
God's sake, a pot of ale!
Will it please your lordship drink a glass of champagne? Will it please your honor taste of these candied fruits? What raiment will your honor wear today?
I am Christopher Sly. Call me not honor, nor lordship. I never drank champagne in my life. And no, I don't want any candied fruit. Bring me some meat. And I am definitely not wearing whatever you want to call that.
Heaven cease this idle humor in your honor. Oh, that a mighty man of such descent, of such possessions, and so high esteem, should be infused with so foul a spirit.
What? Would you make me mad? Am I not Christopher Sly, old Sly son of Burtney? Ask Marion Hackett, the fat hell wife of Wincott, if she know me not. And if she say that I'm not 14 pence on the score for ale, then score me up, the lyingest knave in Christendom.
Oh, this it is that makes your lady mourn.
Oh, this it is that makes your servants droop.
Hence comes it that your kindred shun your house, as beaten hence by your strange lunacy.
O noble lord, bethink thee of thy birth. Call home thy ancient thoughts from banishment, and banish hence these abject, lowly dreams. Look how thy servants do attend on thee, each in her office ready at thy beck. Wilt thou have music? Hark! Apollo plays.
Or will
wilt thou ride? Thy horses shall be trapped, their harness studded all with gold and pearl. Dost thou love hawking? Thou hawks will soar above the morning lark. Or wilt thou hunt? Thy hounds shall make the welkin answer them, and fetch shrill echoes from the hollow earth.
Thou art a lord, and nothing but a lord. Thou hast a lady, far more beautiful than any woman of this waning age.
Until the tears that she has shed for me, like envy's floods, o'errun her lovely face.
She was the fairest creature in the world, and yet she is inferior to none.
Am I a lord? And have I such a lady? Or do I dream? Or have I dreamed till now? I do not sleep. I see, I hear, I speak, I smell sweet savors, and I feel soft things. For upon my life, I am a lord indeed, and not Christopher Sly. Well, bring our lady hither to our sight. And once again, for God's sake, a pot of ale.
Oh, how we joy to see your wit restored. These 15 years you have been in a dream.
These 15 years, by my fate, a goodly nap.
How fares my noble lord?
Mary, I fare well, for here's cheer enough. Where is my wife?
Here, noble lord, what is thy will with her?
Are you my wife and will not call me husband? For my men shall call me lord, for I'm your goodman.
My husband and my lord and my husband. I am your wife in all obedience.
I know it well. What must I call her?
Madam,
Alice, Madame, or Joan, Madame?
madam, so lords call ladies.
Madame wife! You say I've slept and dreamed for some 15 year or more.
I, in the time seems 30 unto me, being all this time abandoned from your bed.
'Tis much. Servants, leave me and her alone. Madame, undress you and come now to bed.
Christ, noble lord, let me entreat of you to pardon me yet for a night or two, for your physicians have expressly charged, in peril to incur your former malady, that I should yet absent me from your bed. I hope this reason stands for my excuse.
Aye, it stands that I may hardly tarry so long, for I'd be loath to fall into my dreams again. Therefore, I will tarry despite the flesh and the blood.
Your Honor, players, hearing of your amendments, are come to play a pleasant comedy.
Comedy? I love a good comedy. What's the name of this comedy?
Our play is called The Taming of the Shrew. Our story is set in Padua. There is a gentle woman, Baptista, and her two daughters, Bianca and Caterina. Bianca had many suitors seeking her hand in marriage, among them the old and the wealthy Gremio, and dashing Hortensio. There is a problem for these two suitors, however. Baptista would not allow Bianca to marry until Caterina was married. And Caterina had few suitors. The reason was she was, as they said, a bit of a shrew. Let's just say she was a spirited and opinionated woman, which did not sit well with her suitors. But into the situation comes one Petruchio and his trusty servant Greenlawn. Petruchio is a man of Verona, whose father has recently died and left him no money. Seeing how it is back then that gentlemen couldn't work, Petruchio comes to Padua to seek a wealthy wife. His friend Hortensio introduces him to Baptista, and Petruchio undertakes to woo Caterina. He has the consent of Baptista to marry her daughter, but first he must tame this testy and feisty shrew. Another gentleman comes to Padua, Lucentio, with his trusty servant Tranio, that's me. He comes, and his other servant Biondello. He comes to study at the university, but he instantly falls in love with Bianca and thinks of a way to gain access to her. He pretends to be a schoolmaster and is hired by Baptista to teach Bianca. while Tranio pretends to be Lucentio and make an offer of marriage to Baptista. Meanwhile, Hortensio disguises himself as a music teacher and is also hired by Baptista to teach Bianca music. Does this sound complicated? It is. To make a long story short, in a comedy, everything ends well. Petruchio marries Catherine. Lucentio marries Bianca. Hortensio marries a wealthy widow. And Grambia, well, not everyone wins in the end. And so, we give you our play. 1, 2, 3, or after 3.
Well, we'll see. Come, Madame Life. Sit by my side. Sit on there, younger.
Nick, how now? Where are you? Master, has my fellow Tranio stolen your clothes? Or you stolen hers? Or both? Pray, what's the news?
Shrew, come hither. 'Tis no time to jest. Your fellow Tranio here, to save my life, puts my apparel and countenance on, and I, for my escape, I put on hers. For in a quarrel since I came ashore, I killed a man, in fear I was recognized.
Yeah. What?
Wait you on her, I beseech you, as becomes while I make way from hence to save my life. You understand me?
Lucentio, you killed a man? How could you? Is it true? Yes. What am I gonna do? Oh my god.
And not a jot of Tranio in your mouth. Tranio has changed into Lucentio.
Better for her, but I were so too.
When I am alone, why, then I am Tranio. But in all places else, your master Lucentio.
Do you mind? Do you mind? Why do you give me Lucentio?
He picked me.
Whatever.
Ah, Verona. For a while I take my leave, to see my friends in Padua. But of all, my best beloved and approved friend Hortensio. And this, I trow, is his house. Here, Sir Grumio, knock, I say.
Knock, sir? Whom should I knock? Is there a man that has abused your worship?
Villain, I say knock me here soundly.
Knock you here, sir? Why, sir? What am I, sir, that I should knock you here, sir?
Villain, knock me at this gate and rat me well, or I'll knock your knave's pate.
My master has grown quarrelsome. If I should knock you first, I know after comes by the worst!
Will it not be? Faith, Sirrah, and you'll not knock. I'll ring it, and try how you can. Sol, fa, and sing it! Now knock when I bid you, Sirrah, villain!
Come now. It's my old friend Grumio and my good friend Petruchio. How do you all, Verona?
Signor Hortensio, come you now to part the fray? Con tutto il chione ben trovato, may I say.
Alla nostra casa benvenuto, molto honoro, mio signor Petruchio. Rise, Grumio, rise, we'll confound this quarrel.
Nay, if this now be a lawful case for me to leave his service, look you, sir, he bid me knock him and rap him soundly. Well, is it fit for a servant to use his master so?
A senseless villain, good Hortensio. I bade the rascal knock upon your gate, and I could not get him from my heart to do it.
Knock at the gate? Oh heavens! Spake you not these words plain? Sirrah, knock me here, rap me here, knock me well and knock me soundly, and come you now with knocking at the gate?
Sirrah, be gone, or speak not, I advise you.
He Petruchio, I'm Grumio's pledge, your ancient, trusty, pleasant servant Grumio. Now, sweet friend, what happy gale blows you here from old Verona?
Signor Hortensio, thus it stands with me. My father, Antonio, is deceased, and I have thrust myself into this maze, happily to wive and thrive as best I may.
To wive and thrive?
To wive and thrive.
Shall I then come roundly to thee, to wish thee to a shrew, impatient wife? Though I promise you, she shall be rich. But thou art too much my friend, and I will not wish thee upon her.
Signor Hortensio, twixt such friends as we, few words suffice. And therefore, if thou knowest one rich enough to be Petruchio's wife, as wealth is burden of my wooing dance, were she as rough as are the swelling Adriatic seas, I'd come to wive it wealthily in Padua. If wealthily, then happily in Padua.
Nay, look you, sir. He tells you flatly where his mind is. Why, give him gold enough and marry him to a puppet! Why, nothing comes amiss, so money with all.
I can, Petruchio, help thee to a wife wealthy enough and young and beauteous and brought up as best becomes a gentlewoman. Her only fault, and that is fault enough, is that she's intolerable, shrew, and for beyond all measure.
Peace, Hortensio. Thou knowest not gold's effect. Tell me her father's name, and 'tis enough. For I shall board her, though she chide as loud as thunder, when the clouds in autumn crack.
Yes. Her father is deceased, though her mother's name is Baptista Manola, an affable and courteous gentlewoman. Her name is Caterina Manola, renowned throughout all of Padua for her scolding tongue.
I know not her, but he knew my deceased father well. I will not sleep, Hortensio, till I see her.
I pray you, sir, let him go while the humor lasts. On my word, and she knew as well as I do, she thinks scolding would do little good upon him.
Tarry, Petruchio, I must go with thee, for in Baptista's keep my treasure doth lie.
Oh, you dog.
She hath the jewel of my life in hold, her beautiful youngest daughter, Bianca.
Oh!
Yes. But this order hath Baptista taken, that none shall have back access unto Bianca, till Caterina the Cursed have a husband.
Caterina the Cursed, tell for a maidable title's the worst.
Now, if my friend, Petruchio, do me the grace to offer me, disguised in sober robes, as a schoolmaster, to the Baptista, well seen in music, so that by this device I might have leave and leisure to make love to her, and court her unsuspected by herself.
A sly dog!
Yes, yes. See, to beguile the old folks, how the young folks lay their heads together.
Shut it, Sierra!
Who goes there?
Oh, peace, Grumio. 'Tis the rival of my love.
And see you read her no other lectures, hear me.
Whatever I read to her, I'll plead for you as my patron, stand you assured. As firmly as yourself we're still in place. Yea, and perhaps with more successful words than you.
What I do?
Shut it, Sierra!
God save you, Senor Gremio.
And you are well met, Signor Hortensio. Know you whither I am going? To the house of Madame Baptista Manola. I promised to inquire carefully about a schoolmaster for the fair Bianca, and I have lighted well on this young man, well read in poetry and other books. Good ones, I warrant ye.
Well, I, reverend gentlemen, have promised me to help me to another, a musician to instruct our fair mistress. So shall I, no whit, be behind in duty to fair Bianca, so beloved of me.
So beloved of me, and that my deed shall prove.
Senor Gremio, 'tis no time to love. For here is a gentleman by chance I met to undertake the wooing of cursed Caterina, yea, and marry her if her daring fits.
So said, so done is well. But Hortensio, have you told him all her faults?
I know she's an irksome, brawling scold. If that be all, masters, I hear no harm.
No, sayest me so, friend. What countryman?
Born in Verona, old Antonio's son. My father dead, and I hope good days and long to see.
But will you woo this wild cat?
Will I live?
Will he woo her? Aye, or I'll hang her.
Why came I hither, but to that intent? Think you a little din can taunt mine ears? Have I not, in my time, heard lions roar? Have I not heard the seas puffed up with winds, rage like an angry boar, chafed with sweat? Have I not heard great ordnance in the field and heaven's artillery thunder in the skies? Have I not, in a pitched battle, heard loud alarms, neighing steeds, and trumpets clang? And do you tell me of a woman's tongue that gives not half so great a blow to hear as will a chestnut in a farmer's fire? Tush, tush, fear boys with bugs, for he fears none.
Gentlemen, God save you! If I may be bold, tell me, I beseech you, which is the readiest way to the house of Lady Baptista?
She that has the 2 daughters. Is it she you mean?
Even she, Biondello.
Sir, you mean not her to...
Oh, and if it be, what is that to you?
Not she that chides, at any hand I pray.
I love no chider. Biondello, let's away.
Sir, where dare you go?
Well, we're gonna try you.
Are you a suitor for the maid you speak of? Yeah or no?
If I be at any offense,
No, without more words you get thee hence.
I pray are the streets not free for you as they are for me.
But not so is she.
For what reason, I beseech you?
For this reason, if you'll know, that she is the choice love of Signor Gremio.
That she is the chosen of Signor Hortensio.
Softly, my masters, if you be gentlemen, do me this right. Hear me with patience. Baptista is a noble gentlewoman, to whom my father is not at all unknown, and were her daughter fairer than she already is, she may more suitors have. Fair Lida's daughter had 1,000 wooers, and so one more may fair Bianca have. Lucentio shall make one, though Paris came and hoped to speed alone.
This gentleman will outtalk us all.
Sir, may I be so bold as to ask, have you ever yet seen the daughters of Lady Baptista?
No, but I hear that she hath 2. The one as famous for her scolding tongue as the other is for her beauteous modesty.
Sir, the first for me, let her go by. The youngest daughter, for whom you hearken for, her mother promises to no man until the eldest sister first be wed.
If it be so, sir, then you are the man, must stud us all, and me amongst the rest.
Sir, you say well, and well you do conceive, and since you profess to be a suitor, you must, as we do, give thanks to this gentleman, to whom we all rest generally beholding.
I shall not be in slack, in sign whereof, and please ye you may contrive this afternoon, and quaff caresses to our mistress's health, and do so as adversaries do in law. Strive mightily, but eat and drink as friends.
That's the best idea I've heard today.
The motion's good indeed, and be it so. Petruchio, I shall be your benvenuto.
Good sister, wrong me not, nor wrong yourself, to make a bondmaid and a slave of me. That I disdain. But for these other goods, unbind my hands. I'll pull them off myself. Nay, all my raiment to my petticoat. Or what you will command me, will I do. So well I know my duty to my elders.
Of all thy suitors, here I charge thee. Tell whom thou lovest best. See thou dissemble not.
Believe me, sister, of all the men alive, I never yet beheld that special face, which I could fancy more than any other.
Nay, thou light! It is not Hortensio.
If you affect him, sister, here I swear, I'll plead for you myself, but you shall have him.
Oh, then be like you fancy riches more. You will have Gremio to keep you fair.
Is it for him you do envy me so? Nay then, you jest. And now I well perceive you have but jested with me all this while. I pray thee, sister Kate, untie my hands.
If that be yes, then all the rest are so. For shame, thou hellcat of a devilish spirit! Why didst thou wrong her that never did wrong thee? When did she cross thee with a bitter word? Her silence flouts me, and I'll be revenged! Fight back and get thee in! What, will you not suffer me? Nay, now I see, she is your treasure. She must have a husband. I must dance barefoot on her wedding day. I will go in! Talk not to me! I will go sit and weep until I can find occasion of revenge. Was ever a mother thus grieved as I? Oh my God!
Madam, have you not a daughter called Katerina?
I have a daughter, sir, called Katerina.
I'm a gentleman of Verona, ma'am, that hearing of her beauty and her wit, her wondrous qualities and mild behavior, am bold to show myself a forward guest, and as entrance to my entertainment, I do present you a man of mine own, cunning in music. Accept of him, or else you do me wrong. His name is Licio, born in Mantua.
You are welcome, sir, and he for your good sake. But for my daughter Katerina, this I know. She is not for your turn, the more my grief.
I see you do not mean to part with her, or else you like not of my company.
Mistake me not, I speak but as I find. But whence are you, sir? What may I call your name?
Petruchio is my name, old Antonio's son, a man well known throughout all Italy.
I know him well. You're welcome for his sake.
But saving your tale, Petruchio, let us who are poor petitioners speak too. To express like highness, do give unto you this young man, cunning in Greek, Latin, and other languages. His name is Cambia. Pray, accept his service.
To be or not to be.
Hey, a thousand thanks, Signor Gremio. Welcome, good Cambio. But gentle sir, methinks you walk like a stranger. May I be so bold to know the cause of your coming? Pardon me, madam! The boldness is mine own, that, being a stranger in this city here, do make myself a suitor unto your daughter, unto Bianca, fair and virtuous, and toward the education of your daughters, I here bestow this simple instrument, and this booklet of Greek and Latin letters. Lucencio is your name? Of whence I pray? Of Pisa, ma'am. Son to Vincencio. Oh, mighty man of Pisa! By report, I know him well. You are welcome. Mistress, lead these gentlemen to my daughters, and tell them they are their tutors. Bid them use them well. As for the rest of us, we will go walk a little in the orchard and then to dinner.
Lady Baptista, my business asketh haste, and every day I cannot come to woo. Then tell me, if I get your daughter's love, what dowry shall I have with her to wife?
After my death, the 1/2 of my lands. And in possession, 20,000 crowns.
And for that dowry, I'll assure her of her widowhood, be it that she survived me, in all my lands and leases whatsoever. Let specialties be therefore drawn between us, and covenants kept on either hand.
When that special thing is well obtained, that is her love. For that is all in all.
Why, that is nothing. For I tell you, mother, I am as peremptory as she proud-minded. And where two raging fires meet together, they do consume the thing that feeds their fury. Though little fire grows great with little wind, yet extreme gusts blow out fire and all. So I to her, and so she yields to me. For I am rough and move not like a babe.
Well mayst thou woo, and happy be thy speed, but be thou armed for some unhappy words.
Aye, to the proof, as mountains are for winds that shake not, though they blow perpetually.
How now, my friends? Why does thou look so pale?
Here, I promise you, if I look pale,
What? Will my daughter prove a good musician?
she'll sooner prove a soldier. Iron may hold with her, but never lutes.
Why? Then thou canst not break her to the lute.
No, for fear she hath broke the lute to me.
Now, by the world, it is a lusty wench. I love her 10 times more than e'er I did. Oh, how I long to have some chat with her.
Well, go with me and be not so discomfited. Proceed and practice with my younger daughter. Signor Petruchio, will you be joining us, or shall I send my daughter Kate to you?
I pray that you do.
Good luck.
Ta-ta. I will woo her with some spirit when she comes. See that she rail. Why then, I'll tell her plain. She sings as sweetly as the nightingale. Say that she frown. Why then, I'll tell her she looks as clear as morning roses newly washed with dew. And if she deny to wed, I'll crave the day when I shall ask the bands and when be married. Good morrow, Kate, for that's your name, I hear.
Well, have you heard? But something hard of hearing. They call me Katerina, that do talk of me.
You lie in faith, for you are called Plain Kate and Bonnie Kate, and sometimes Kate the Cursed. But Kate, the prettiest Kate in all Christendom, Kate of Kate Hall, my super dainty Kate. For dainties are all Kates, and therefore, Kate, take this of me, Kate of my consolation, that hearing thy mildness praised in every town, thy virtue spoke of and thy beauty sounded, yet not so much as to thee belongs. Myself am moved to woo thee for my wife.
Moved in good time. Let him that moves you hither remove you hence. I didn't do at the first. You were unmovable.
Why, what's immovable?
A stool!
Thou hast it! Come, sit on me.
Asses are made to bear, and so are you!
Women are made to bear, and so are you.
Oh, not an ass like you with me, you mean.
How? Come, you wasp. If faith you are too angry.
If I be waspish, best beware my sting.
My remedy is then to pluck it out.
Aye, if the fool could find where it lies.
I swear I'll cuff you if you strike again.
If you strike me, you're no gentleman.
Nay, come, Kate, come. Thou must not look so sour.
It is my fashion when I see a crab.
Why, here's no crab. Therefore, look not sour.
Oh, there is. There is.
Then show it to me.
Had I a glass, I would.
What? Do you mean my face?
Bravo, you hit the mark.
Nay, in sooth, you escape not so.
I'll chafe you if I tarry. Let me go.
No, not a whit. For I find you passing gentle. 'Twas told me you were rough and coy and sullen, and now I find report a very liar. For thou art pleasant, gamesome, and as sweet as springtime flowers. Thou dost not frown, thou dost not look askance, nor bite the lip as angry wenches will out. But with mildness entertainst thy wooers, with gentle conference, soft and affable. Why does the world report that Kate doth limp? O slanderous world! Kate, like the hazel twig, is straight and slender, and as brown in hue as hazelnuts, and sweeter than the kernels.
Go, you fool. Where did you learn all this goodly speech?
It is extempore from my mother wit.
A witty mother, witless else her son.
Am I not wise?
Yes, go warm yourself.
Marry, so I mean, sweet Kate, in thy bed. Therefore, putting all this chat aside, thus in plain terms, your mother hath consented that you shall be my wife. Your dowry agreed on, and will you, nill you, I will marry you.
She said what?
Thou must be married to no man but me, for I am born to tame you, Kate, and bring you from a wild Kate to a Kate conformable as other household Kates. Here comes your mother. Make no denial. I must and will have Katerina for my wife.
I'll leave her houses 3 or 4 as good within rich Pisa walls as any one old Signor Gremio has in Padua. Have I pinched you, Signor Gremio?
She shall besides have an argosy that is now lying in Marseille Road. What, have I choked you with an argosy?
Gremio, 'tis known my father has 3 great argosies, besides 2 galleys.
Wow. Now, Signor Petruchio, I'll speed you with my daughter.
How but well, man? How but well? It were impossible I should speed this.
Why? Daughter Katerina? Your dumps?
Call you me daughter? Now I promise you have showed a tender motherly regard to wish me wed to one half lunatic, a madcap ruffian, and a swearing jack that thinks with oaths to face the matter out.
Mother, thus it stands. Yourself and all the world that talk of her have talked amiss of her. If she be cursed, it is for policy. For she's not forward, but modest as the dove. She's not hot, but temperate as the morn.
This Kate, not a different.
No. And to conclude, we have agreed so well together that upon Sunday is the wedding day.
I'll see me hanged on Sunday first.
Yeah, I will.
Lord Petruchio, she says she'll see thee hanged first.
Is this your speeding? Nay then, good night our part.
Be patient, gentlemen. 'Tis bargain twixt us twain, being alone, that she shall still be cursed in company. I tell you, 'tis incredible to believe how much she loves me. Oh, the kindest Kate. She hung about my neck, and kiss on kiss, she vied so fast, protesting oath on oath, that in a twinkling, she won me to her love. Give me thy hand, Kate. We will on to Venice, to buy apparel against the wedding day. Provide the feast, mother, and bid the guests. I will be sure my Katerina shall be followed.
I don't know what to say. Give me your hands. God save you, joy, Petruchio. 'Tis a match.
Mother and wife, and gentlemen adieu. I will to Venice, for Sunday closes the pace. We'll bring things of fine array. And kiss me, Kate. We will be married for Sunday.
I'll see me hanged!
But now, Madame Baptista, to your younger daughter. I am your neighbor, and was suitor first.
And I am the one that loved Bianca more than thoughts could witness or words could guess.
Youngling, thou canst not love so dear as I.
Greybeard, thy love doth grieve.
But thine doth thrive. Skipper, stand back. 'Tis age that nourisheth.
The youth and ladies' eyes that flourish.
Gentlemen, content you, I will compound this shrine. I must confess, your offer, yours not best, yours is! And let your father make her the assurance she is your own. And so, I take my leave and thank you both.
A vengeance on your crafty withered hide, yet I faced it with a card of 10. 'Tis in my head to do my master good. I see no reason but supposed Lucentio shall get a father called supposed Vincentio. Do you get it? You'll get it. And what a wonder, fathers commonly beget their children, but in this case of wooing a child, shall get a sire, if I fail not in my cunning.
You are my fire, the one desire. Believe when I say I want it that way. Tell me, brother!
Forbear, you groped you forward, sir.
But wrangling pedant, this is the patroness of heavenly harmony.
Preposterous ass that never read so far to know the cause why music was ordained.
I will not bear these braves of thine.
Nice nose, music boy.
Nice tight nerd.
Why, gentlemen, you do me double wrong to strive for that which rested in my choice. I'll not be tied to hours nor appointed times, but learn my lessons as I please myself. And to cut off all strife, here sit we down. Take you your instrument, play you the whiles. His lecture will be done ere you have tuned.
You'll leave his lecture when I'm in tune.
That will never be. Tune your instrument.
Where left we last?
Here, madam. Hic ibat simois, hic est sigea telus, hic steterat priami regia Celsicenis.
Construe them.
Hic ibat, as I told you before, simois I am Lucentio. Hic est son unto Vincentio of Pisa. Sigea telus disguised thus to get your love. Hic steterat, and that Lucentio that comes a-wooing. Priami is my man Tranio, regia bearing my port. Celsicenis, that we might beguile the old pantaloon.
Madam, my instrument's in tune.
Let's hear. Oh, fie, the treble jars.
Spit in the hole, man, and tune again.
Now let me see if I can construe it. Hic ibat simois, I know you not. Hic est sigea telus, I trust you not. Hic steterat priami, take heed he hear us not. Regia, presume not. Celsicenis, despair not.
Madam, 'tis now in tune.
All but the bass.
The bass is right. 'Tis the bass knave that jars. How fiery and forward our pedant is. For my life, the knave doth court my love. Pedescule, I'll watch ye better yet.
In time I may believe, yet I mistrust. Now we CO to you. Good masters, take it not unkindly, pray, that I have been thus pleasant with you both.
You may go on a walk and give me leave a while. We must begin with the rudiments of art to teach you gamut and a briefer sort.
Why, I am past my gamut long ago.
Yet read the gamut of Hortensio.
Gamut, I am the ground of all accord. Re, to plead Hortensio's passion. Me, Bianca, take him for thy lord.
Yes, I did.
Fa,
that loves with all affection? Call you this gamut? Tut, I like it not.
Mistress, your mother prays you leave your books and help to dress your sister's chamber. You know tomorrow is the wedding day.
Farewell, sweet masters. I must be gone.
Yet I have cause to pry into this pedant. Methinks he looks as though he's in love. Yet, if thy thoughts, Bianca, be so humble as to cast thy wandering eyes across every stale, and if once I find thee ranging, Hortensio will quit thee.
Signor Lucentio, this is the appointed day that Caterina and Petruchio should be married. And yet, we hear not of our son-in-law. What will be said? What mockery will it be?
No shame but mine. I must be forced to give my hand opposed against my heart unto a mad-brained brood to be full of spleen, who wooed in haste and means to be wed at leisure. Now must the world point at poor Caterina and say, "Lo, there goes mad Petruchio's wife, if it would please him to come and marry her." Master, news, old news, and such news as you never heard of in your face.
Is it new and old too? Tell me that.
Why? Is it not news to hear Petruchio's coming?
Is he come?
Why no, my lady.
What then?
He is coming.
When will he be here?
When he stands where I am and sees you there.
Oh. What about thine old news?
Oh, I almost forgot. Okay. Why? Petruchio is coming in a new hat and an old jerkin and a pair of breeches thrice turned and an old rusty sword taken out to armory. He is a monster, a very monster in apparel.
Thank God he has come at last.
Why, lady, he comes not.
Didst thou not say he comes?
Who? That Petruchio came.
Aye, that Petruchio came.
Why no, my lady? I say he comes on his horse, nay, with him on his back.
Dear be these gallants.
You are not as well appareled as I wish you were.
How does my
No.
mother? Gentles, methinks you frown. And wherefore gaze this goodly company, as if they saw some wondrous monument?
First were we sad, fearing you would not come. Now we sadder, as you come so unprovided. Fly! Doff this habit, shame to your estate, an eyesore to our solemn festival.
See not your bride in those unreverent clothes. Go to my chamber. Put on clothes of mine.
For thus, I trust, you will not marry her.
Good sooth, even thus. Therefore, have done with words. Unto me she is married, not unto my clothes.
Not those clothes.
But what a fool I am to sit and chat with you, when I should bid good morrow to my bride and seal the petal with a lovely kiss. Oh my!
Ooh, she did it.
Petruchio, do you take Caterina to be your loving wife? Do you promise to be faithful to her in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health, to love her and to honor her all the days of your life?
I do.
And Caterina, do you take Petruchio to be your loving husband? Do you promise to be faithful to him in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health, to love him and to honor him all the days of your life?
I
do.
Petruchio, you may kiss the bride.
Gentlemen and friends, I thank you for your pains. I know you mean to dine with me today, but so it is. My haste doth call me hence, and therefore here I mean to take my leave.
Is it possible you will wait tonight?
If you knew my business, you would entreat me rather go than stay. Honest company, dine with my mother, drink a health to me, for I must hence, and farewell to you all.
Let us entreat you stay till after dinner.
It may not be.
Let me treat you.
It really can't be.
Let me entreat you.
I'm content.
Are you content to stay?
I'm content that you should entreat me to stay. And yet, stay not. Entreat me how you can.
Now, if you love me, stay.
Groom me on my horse.
Aye, sir. Get you ready. The oats have eaten the horses.
Nay then, do what thou canst. I will not go today. No, nor tomorrow. I will not go until I please myself. The door is open, sir. There lies your way, and you may be jogging while your boots are green. But for me, I will not go until I please myself.
Oh, contend thee, Kate. Prithee, be not angry.
I will be angry. What hast thou to do?
How do you know?
Be quiet. He shall stay my leisure.
Aye, sir. Now it begins to work.
Gentlemen, forward to the bridal dinner. For I see a woman may be made a fool had she not a spirit to resist.
They shall go forward, Kate, at thy command. Obey the bride, you that attend her. Go to the feast, revel and domineer. But as for my bonny Kate, she must with me. For I will be master of what is mine own. And she is my goods, my field, my horse, my ox, my ass. Touch her whoever dare. I will bring mine action to whoever stops my way. Sir Rubia, draw forth thy weapon. Rescue thy distress. If thou be a man, fear not, wench. Thou art touched your Kate.
Okay, let them go. A couple of quiet ones.
Oh, bad matches never was the like.
Mistress, what's your opinion of your sister?
That being mad herself, she's madly mated.
I warned him. Petruchio is Katie.
Holla ho! Holla holla ho! Holla 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 ho! Ho holla ho! Holla ho! Who is it that calls so coldly?
A piece of ice.
Grumio! Grumio! Grumio!
Welcome you, how now you, what you. And thus much for greetings. Now, my Scrooge companions, is all things ready and neat?
All things is ready, and here's our master. Are my master and his wife coming, Grumio? Is she so hot a shrew as she's reported? What about the money?
Tell us, Grumio.
Listen, people, it's a cold world out there, and therefore fire now, for I'm almost frozen to death.
There's fire ready, and therefore, good Grumio, the news.
Where's the cook? Is supper ready? The house swept? Be the jacks fair within, the jills fair without, and everything in order?
All's ready, and therefore I pray thee, news.
First, no, my master and mistress have fallen out.
How?
Out of their saddles and into the dirt, and thereby gained the tail.
Let's hear it, Grumio.
Lend thine ear.
Here.
There.
Ow, this is to feel a tale, not to hear a tale.
And therefore it's called a sensible tale. Now I begin. It was a dark and stormy night. It was raining, and we came down a steep hill. My master riding behind my mistress.
Were they both on one horse?
No.
What color was her horse?
I don't remember.
What was she wearing?
What difference does it make? Had thou not interrupted me, thou shouldst have heard how her horse fell, and she under her horse. Thou shouldst have heard how she was covered with mud, how muddy she was. how he left the horse upon her, how he beat me because her horse stumbled, how she waded through the mud to pluck him off me, how he swore, how she prayed, how I cried, how the horses ran away.
My God! He is more of a shrew than she is.
Where be these knaves? What? No matador to take my horse?
Petruchio!
You loggerhead and unpolished grooms. What? No attendance? No regard? No duty? You rascal knaves! Where be the foolish knave I sent before?
Here, sir, as foolish as I was before.
You peasant swain! You whoreson malt horse drudge! What is wrong with you people? Welcome, Kate! Go, rascals, go, and fetch my supper in! Sit down, Kate, and welcome! Off with my boots, you rogues and villains! Be merry, Kate. Shall I have some wine? What ho! Where's my spaniel Troilus? Xerox, get you hence! Where are my slippers? Shall I have some wine? Good job, buddy. Over there! Good job. He's doing good. He's doing a whoreson villain!
Patience, I pray you! It was a fault unwilling.
A whoreson, bottle-headed, flap-eared knave! We're good, boys. We're good. We're good. Come, Kate. Sit down. I know you have a stomach. Will you give thanks, sweet Kate? Or else shall I? Lord Heavenly Father, I thank you for the gift that you bestow upon me today. That gift of money and a wife. And I pray that you bless this meal, whatever it may have, except chicken. Can I get an amen? Amen. Amen. Thank you. What is this?
It's chicken.
Chicken? Who brought it?
I brought it.
You brought it?
Did I stutter? Yes, I brought it.
How dare you bring it to terms by me? You joltheads! You unmannered slaves!
I pray you, husband, be not so disquiet. The meat was well if you were so contented.
Deep breaths. We're good. I tell thee, Kate, 'twas burnt and dried away, and my doctor hath expressly forbid me to touch it, for it makes me irritable and angry. And thus, better 'twere both of us did fast, since we are both easily irritated and angry. Lead my mistress to the bridal chamber. Toodaloo. Oh, thus have I begun my reign. Tonight she eat no meat, nor none shall eat. Last night she slept not, nor tonight she shall not. This is a way to kill a wife with kindness.
Franlicio, tell me, is it possible that Mistress Bianca would fancy any other but Lucentio?
Sir, to satisfy you in what I have said, stand back and mark the manner of his teaching.
What master read you?
I read that which I profess, the art of love,
And may you prove, sir, master of your art.
while you, sweet dear, prove mistress of my heart.
Mistake no more. I am not Licio, nor a musician as I may seem. Know, sir, that I am called Hortensio.
Signor Hortensio, I will with you if you be so contented, forswear Bianca and her love forever.
And here, Senor Lucentio, take my hand, and here I vow never to woo her no more.
And here I take the oath never to marry with her.
Peace. I will be married to a wealthy widow. And so, farewell, Senor Lucentio. I take my leave.
Mistress Bianca, I have forsworn you with Hortensio.
Tranio, you jest, but have you both forsworn me?
We have.
Then we are rid of Licio.
He'll have a lusty widow now that shall be wooed and wed in a day.
God give him joy.
Oh, master, I have watched so long that I am dog-weary. But at last, I spied an ancient angel coming down the hill. Will serve the turn.
What is he, Biondello?
A merchant or a pedant? I know not what. But formal in apparel, in gait and countenance, surely like a father.
And what of him, Tranio?
If he be credulous and trust my tale, I'll make him glad to see Vincencio and pass assurances to Baptista as if he were the right Vincencio.
God save you, sir.
And you, sir, you are welcome. Travel you far on, or are you at your farthest?
Aye, sir, at the farthest for a week or two.
What countryman, I pray?
Of Mantua.
Mantua! And come to Padua, careless of your life?
My life, sir. How, I pray?
'Tis death for anyone of Mantua to come to Padua on account of a quarrel twixt your duke and us.
Alas, sir, it is the worse for me, for I have bills for money to exchange, and must here deliver them.
Well, sir, to do you courtesy, this will I do, and this I advise you. First, tell me, have you ever been to Pisa?
Aye, sir, in Pisa have I often been. Pisa renowned for brave citizens.
Among them, know you one Vincencio?
I know him not, but I have heard of him, a merchant of incomparable wealth.
He is my father, sir, and sooth to say, in countenance somewhat doth resemble you. Oh my God. To save your life in this extremity, this favor will I do you for his good. You shall be my father, Vincencio. Undertake his name and credit, lodge at my house, until you have done your business in the city. If this be courtesy, sir, accept it of me.
Oh, sir, I do, and will repute you forever the patron of my life and liberty.
Then go with me to make the matter good. This, I have you believe, My father is looked for here every day to pass assurances of a dower in marriage between me and one Baptista's daughter. In all these circumstances, I'll instruct you. Now go with me to clothe you as becomes you.
Excuse me, ladies. Romeo, please get me some food.
No, forsooth. I dare not for my life.
I pray you go and get me some food. I'm so hungry. I don't care what it is. I just care that it's food.
What say you to a pickled pig's foot?
That sounds good. Let me have it.
Nah, it will give you heartburn.
How about calf's brains?
Finely broiled.
I like it well. Good, Romeo. Fetch it me.
No, you are too squeamish to eat the brains of a baby cow. What say you to a piece of beef and mustard?
A dish that I do love to feed upon.
Aye, but the mustard is a little too hot.
Wipe the beef and let the mustard rest.
Nay then, I will not. You shall have the mustard, or else you get no beef.
Then both, or one, or anything thou wilt.
Why then, the mustard without the beef?
Ah! Go get thee gone, false moody slave! Ugh.
Kate, and now, my honey love, will we return unto thy mother's house with silken coats and caps and golden rings? The tailor stays thy leisure to deck thy body with her ruffling treasure.
Here's the cap, your worship should bespeak.
What is this? A velvet dish? A baby's cap? Away with it. Let me have a bigger.
I'll have no bigger. This doth fit the time, and gentlemen wear such caps as these.
And when you are gentle, you shall have one too, and not till then.
Ugh. You know what? I trust I may have leave to speak, and speak I will. I am no child, no babe, and your betters have endured me speak my mind, and if you cannot, best you stop your ears. My tongue will tell the anger of my heart, or else my heart, concealing it, will break, and rather than it shall, I will be free, even as I please to the uttermost, in words.
Why, thou sayest true. It is a paltry cap. I love thee well, in that thou likest it not.
Love me or love me not, I like the cap, and it I will have, or I will have none.
Fine with me. No cap for thee.
Ugh.
Who wants a hat? Who wants it? Sorry. Ah, the dress. Let us see it.
Wow.
Oh, mercy God! What have we here? What's this? What in the devil's name do you call this?
A dress, made according to the fashion of the time. All the ladies are wearing it.
The fashion of the time. Well, she's not wearing this.
I have never seen a better fashion gown, more beautiful and graceful and pleasing to the eye. Be like you mean to make a puppet of me.
Why, true, thou means to make a puppet of thee.
No, she said you mean to make a puppet of her.
What arrogance! I'm not paying for this dress. This is not what I ordered.
I don't care what you ordered. I want the dress.
Petruchio, just say yes to the dress.
I say no to the dress.
I say yes to the dress.
I say no.
I say yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
The gown is made exactly the way you told me it should be made. Romeo gave me the order.
I gave her no order.
You told me how to make it.
Yes, with a needle and thread.
You even told me how it should be cut.
Yeah, with scissors.
I will show you how it should be cut. Like this! And that! And so! Woo! Well, come, Kate. We will return unto thy mother's house. Even in these honest, mean habiliments, our purses shall be proud, though our garments poor. For 'tis the mind that makes the body rich. We will henceforth to feast and sport us at thy mother's house. 'Tis 7 o'clock, and we may well come there by dinner time.
7? I dare assure you it's almost 2, and it will be dark ere you come there.
It shall be 7 ere I go to horse. Look, what I speak, or do, or think to do, you are still crossing it. Let it alone. I will not go today. And ere I do go, it shall be what o'clock I say it is.
Petruchio, wait. It is 7. Let us go. Sir, this is the house. Please it you that I call?
Aye, sir. What else? But here comes your boy. Perfect humor school.
Fear you not him. Look! For Rob beyond double. Now do your duty thoroughly, I advise you. Imagine it as if you were the right Vincencio.
Tut, fear not me.
But hast thou done thy errand to Baptista?
I told her that your father was at Venice and that you looked for her this day in Padua. You happy?
Madam Baptista, you are happily met. This is the gentleman I told you of. I pray you stand good mother to me now. Give me Bianca for my patrimony.
Soft son. Madam, by your leave, having come to Padua to gather in some debts, my son Lucentio made me acquainted with a weighty cause of love between your daughter and himself. And for the good report I hear of you, and for the love he beareth to your daughter, and she to him, to stay him not too long, I am content in a good father's care to have him matched. Me shall you find ready and willing with one consent to have her so bestowed.
Sir, pardon me in what I have to say. Your plainness and your shortness please me well. Right true it is, your son Lucentio here doth love my daughter, and she loveth him. And therefore, if you say no more than this, that like a father you will deal with him, and pass my daughter a sufficient dower. The match is made, and all is done. Your son shall have my daughter with consent.
I thank you, mother. Where then shall we go to finalize agreements and make assurances?
Not in my house, Lucentio, for you know the walls have ears.
Then at my lodging.
It pleases me well. I will follow.
Trinity always saying, Biondello this, Biondello that. Cambio.
What sayest thou, Biondello?
Faith, nothing. But Tranio has left me here behind to expound the moral meaning of her signs and tokens.
I pray thee, moralize them.
Then thus, Baptista is safe, talking with the deceiving father of a deceitful son.
And what of him?
Her daughters be brought after supper.
And then...
The old priest of St. Luke's Church is at your command at all hours.
And what of all this?
I don't know. They're busy with agreements and assurances and blah, blah, blah. Just get to the church. If this be not what you look for, I have no more to say. But bid Bianca farewell, forever and a day.
Come Come on, in God's name, once more towards your mother's house. Oh, how bright and goodly shines the moon.
The moon, the sun. It's not moonlight now.
I said it's the sun that shines so brightly.
I know it is the moon that shines so bright.
It shall be moon, or star, or what I list, or I will journey no farther towards your mother's house. Evermore crossed and crossed, nothing but crossed.
Forward, I pray, since we have come so far, and be it moon or sun or what you list, and if you please to call it a candle, henceforth I vow it shall be so for me.
I say 'tis the moon that shines so bright.
I know it is the moon that shines so brightly.
Nay, then you lie, for it is the blessed sun.
Then God be blessed, it is the blessed sun. But sun it is not when you say it is not. And the moon changes even as you mind. What you will have it named, even that it is. And so it shall be so, Padua.
Well, forward, forward, but soft. Good morrow, gentle mistress. Whither away? Tell me, sweet Kate, hast thou ever beheld a fresher, gentle woman? Such ruby cheeks. Embrace her, sweet Kate, for her beauty's sake.
Young, budding, virgin, fair and fresh and sweet, whither away, or where is thy abode? Happy the parents of so fair a child, and happier the man whom favorable stars allot thee for his lovely bedfellow.
Why, how now, Kate? I hope thou art mad, for this is a man. Old, wrinkled, faded, withered, and not a maiden, as thou sayest he is.
Pardon, old father, my mistaking eyes that have been so bedazzled by the sun.
Sure.
That everything. I now perceive thou art a reverend father. Pardon, I pray, for my mad mistake.
Do, good old grandsire, make known to us which way thou travelest. If, along with us, we shall be joyful of thy company.
Fair sir, and you, my merry mistress, that with your strange encounter much amazed me. My name is called Vincenzio, my dwelling Pisa, and bound I am to Padua, there to visit a son of mine, which long I have not seen.
What is his name?
Lucentio, gentle sir.
Oh! Sir, here's the door. This is Lucentio's house. Thither must I, and here I leave you, sir.
You shall not choose but drink before you go. I think I shall command your welcome here, and, by all likelihood, some cheers toward.
Thank you, good sir.
They are busy within. You are best ring louder.
What's he that brings us before the gates of hell?
Is Senior Lucentio within, sir?
He's within, sir, but not to be spoken withal.
What if a man bring him £100 or two to make him merry withal?
Keep your £100 to yourself. He shall need none so long as I live.
I pray you, sir, tell Senior Lucentio that his father has come from Pisa and is here at the door to speak with him.
Thou liest. His father has come from Padua and is here looking at you.
Art thou his father?
Aye, so his mother says, if I may believe her.
Why, how now, gentlemen? Why, this is flat knavery to take upon yourself another man's name.
Lay hands on the villain. I believe it means to cheat somebody in the city under my countenance.
Oh my God! Oh, Master Vincenzo, now we are brought to nothing.
Why, come hither, cracker! Come hither, bro. What, have you forgot me?
Forgot you? No, sir. I could never forget you. For I never saw you in all my life.
Why, you notorious villain! You could Didst thou never see thy master's father, Vincentio?
What? My old worshipful master? Yes, marry, sir. There he is. Look at him.
Is it so? Indeed!
Help! Help! Here's a man trying to murder me!
Help, sir! Help! Sir, why is offered to be my servant?
What am I, girl? Nay, what are you? Oh, mortal gods! A silken cloak? A velvet hose? A scarlet cloak? And a coveted hat? What? Why, I play the good husband at home. My son and my servant spend all at the university.
How now? What's the matter? What, is the man lunatic? Yes. Sir, you seem a sober, ancient gentleman by your habit, but your words, so you are a madman. What concerns it you if I wear pearl and gold? I thank my good father I'm able to maintain it.
Thy father? Oh, villain! He is a sailmaker in Bergamo.
You mistake, sir! Pray, what do you think is his name?
Her name? As if I knew not her name. I brought her up ever since she was 3 years old, and her name is Tranio.
Away, mad ass! His name is Lucentio, and he is mine only son, and heir to the lands of me, Signor Vincentio.
Lucentio? Oh, she had murdered her master. Lay hold of her, I charge thee, in the Duke's name. Oh, my son, tell me, thou villain, where? Carry me to jail!
Jail, sir. You shall not go to jail.
Talk not, Signor Gremio. I say he shall go to jail.
Take heed, Madam Baptista, lest you be tricked in this business. I dare swear this is the right Vincentio.
Away with the daughter to the jail again!
Oh, monstrous villain!
You're ruined. Deny him or else we're all undone.
Here!
Pardon, sweet father.
Lives? My sweet son?
Pardon, dear mother.
How hast thou offended? Where is Lucentio?
Here's Lucentio. Right son to the right Vincentio, that have by marriage made thy daughter mine, while counterfeit supposes has bleared thine eye.
Where's that damn villain Tranio that faced me braving in this matter so?
Why, tell me, where is my cambio?
Cambio is changed into Lucentio.
Love wrought these miracles. Bianca's love made me exchange my state with Tranio. What Tranio did myself enforced her to. Then pardon her, sweet father, for my sake.
I'll slit the villain's nose and would have sent me to jail.
What? Do you hear, sir? Have you married my daughter without asking my goodwill?
Fear not, Baptista, for we will content you. Go to, and I will end to revenge for this villainy.
And I to sound the depth of this knavery.
Look not pale, Bianca, for all will be well.
My cake is dough, but I'll in with the rest, out of hope of all but my share in the feast.
Just bad. Husband, let us follow to the end of this.
First, kiss me, Kate, and we will.
In the midst of the street?
What? Art thou ashamed of me?
No, sir. God forbid. But ashamed to kiss.
Why? Then let's home again. Come, Sirrah. Let's away.
Wait. Petruchio, I will give you a kiss. Now, pray be love, stay.
Is not this well? Come, my sweet Kate. Better once than never, and never too late.
And she said that she hated my dress. And so I slapped her across the face, and she ran out of the party crying. Oh, she was so embarrassed. It was so funny.
A toast! At last, Our jarring notes agree, and time it is, when raging war is done, to smile at perils and escapes overblown. Here, here, here.
Nothing but sit and eat and eat.
Padua affords this kindness, son Petruchio.
Padua affords nothing but what is kind.
Oh, for both our sakes, I wish that word were true.
Now, by my life, Hortensio fears his widow.
Ha! I fear no man.
No, you missed my meaning.
Oh.
I mean, Hortensio is afeard of you.
Thank you so. Oh, bravo. Well, he that is giddy thinks the world turns round.
Roundly replied.
Your head is round.
My head is round. Kiss her for that, Hortensio.
I don't think so.
He that is giddy thinks the world turns round. What could you possibly mean by that?
Your husband, being troubled with a shrew, measures my husband's sorrow by his woe, and now you know my meaning.
A very mean meaning.
Right, I mean you.
And I mean indeed, respecting you.
Oh, I will show you means.
To her, Kate! 100 crowns my case has put her down. I have been spoken like an officer to thee, lad.
I think it is time we ladies powdered our noses.
To tell the truth, Petruchio, I think that thou hast the greatest shrew of all. Perhaps the greatest shrew of all time.
Well, I say no.
Indeed. I have a wager. Let each one of you send for his wife, and he whose wife comes when he sends for her shall win the wager which we will propose.
Content? What's the wager?
20 crowns?
Oh, 20 crowns. I would venture so much of my hawk or hound, but 20 times as much upon my wife.
100 then.
Oh, content. Content.
A match, 'tis done.
But who shall begin?
That's why. Be undelicate. Go. Bid your mistress come to me.
I go.
Son, I'll bear your half that Bianca comes.
I'll have no halves. I'll bear it all myself.
Get out! I'm powdering my nose!
How now? What news?
Sir, my mistress sends you word that she is busy, and she cannot come.
How? She is busy and she cannot come. Is that an answer?
Aye, a kind one too. Pray God your wife sent you not the worse.
I hope for better.
Sirrah Biondello, go and entreat my wife come to me forthwith.
You sure?
Oh ho! Entreat her! Nay, then she must needs come.
I'm afraid, sir. Do what you can. Yours will not be entreated.
It is Doreen!
Where is my wife?
She says you have some goodly jest in hand. She will not come. She bids you come to her.
Worse and worse. Oh, vile, intolerable, not to be endured. Sirrah Grumio, go to thy mistress. Say, I command her to come to me. sir. What?
She will not come.
The fouler fortune mine, and there an end.
What is your will, sir? Did you send for me?
Let me go! I will not be brought to such a silly pass. I will not be his little lapdog who comes running when he calls.
Fine! What a foolish duty called you this!
I would your duty were as foolish too. You just cost me 100 crowns.
The more fool you for laying on my duty.
Only an idiot would make a bet like that.
Katerina, please tell these headstrong women what duties they do owe their lords and husbands.
Don't you dare mock me! We will have no such telling!
Start with that one.
She shall not!
Fie, unknit thy threatening, unkind brow. Dart not scornful glances from those eyes. To whom thy lord, thy king, thy governor. Sorry. It blots thy beauty as frost do bite the meads, confounds thy fame as whirlwinds shake fair buds, and in no sense is meet or amiable. A woman moved is like a fountain troubled, muddy, ill-seeming, thick, and bereft of beauty. And while it is so, none so dry or thirsty will deign to sip or touch one drop of it. Thy husband is thy lord, thy life, thy keeper, one that cares for thee, and for thy maintenance commits his body to painful labor, both by sea and land, to watch the night in storms, the day in cold, and crave no other at thy hands but love, fair looks, and true obedience. Too little payment for so great a debt. And when she is forward, peevish, sullen, and sour, what is she but a foul contending rebel, and a graceless traitor to her loving lord? I'm ashamed that women are so simple as to offer war, where they should kneel for peace, or seek for rule, supremacy, and sway, when they are bound to serve, love, and obey. But come, my mind hath been as big as one of yours. My heart is great, my reason happily more, to bear me word for word and frown. So place your hand below your husband's foot, in token of which duty, if he please, my hand is ready to do him ease.
Why? What a woman! Come on and kiss me, Kate. Well done. Well done. 'Twas I that won the wager, though you hit the white. And, being a winner, God give you all a good night.